On this episode of Shiny G88's Computer Repair, I see if Windows 10 will install on my HP desktop PC. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to see if Windows 10 will install on my HP desktop computer. So as you've seen, I got it, I booted it up, it ran. So I want to see if Windows 10 will run on it. And the reason I want to see that is because as of today's May 11th, 2025, there is still support for it. So I want to see if you could still download it and install it. Now, I do have a disk, a Windows 10 disk that I made in the DVD drive. I tried to download the media creation tool from Softpedia and it gave me problems, and I realized I had the Windows 10 disk that I made using the media creation tool. Yes, I know I could use a program called Rufus. I could download the with the media creation tool. After I download, I can use it through that, or grab the files and use a program called Rufus. But I decided to use the DVD method. I prefer it that way. Yes, that's a little old school, I know that, but I like it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. I did have to take some stuff off this drive to give it enough space just to work. The hard drive in this thing is a 75 gig drive. So I had to take some stuff off. I needed 354 megabytes just to get it going. So I did that. So now let's see what happens. So now, once I patch this out, basically all Windows 10 is a patch. It's basically, you know how your phone, you have the firmware updates and it patches things out? That's basically what it is to a newer version. That's basically what it is. So this is a Windows 10, like I said, a Windows 10 DVD that I created. So I just want to see if this is going to work or not. Because once I get this going, I'm going to see how far I could push the system. Alright, so here we go. And yes, I know this computer is not the fastest thing in the world, but I'm going to make it a tad bit faster. I can't make it super fast. Alright, so the DVD drive is reading the disk, as you can see. So I know the DVD drive works. Alright, so it says install Windows 10. I'm not going to select that, so I'm going to click next. Now this is Windows 10, not Windows 11. And I haven't done anything to this machine except create a new user account and uninstall some software that was on here. So we're working with a factory machine right now, except for the operating system. Excuse me here, I'm going to be drinking a bottle of water, so you're going to hear me open that up. So, as you can see here, it's checking for updates. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to do that. And then we can get the process going. Alright, so I restarted the process again. I got a little ahead of myself here. So, if you look here, change the way Windows does the setup. I was having it download all the updates now. For the sake of this, if this was a install for, let's say, someone was paying me to do it, I would do it that way, just let it go and work on something else. But for the sake of the video, no. So, click Not Right Now. Click Next. It'll automatically go into checking my PC. Why is it checking my PC? Okay, so now I gotta do a little more figuring out here. So, since it's not gonna work this way, let's restart the machine. And I'll get it running that way. Because I'm trying to upgrade it through Windows 7. This is the old particular problem that some computers had way back with this. So I'm not too concerned about it because it is a test machine. So the DVD drive is going to spin up here shortly. I gotta fix the CMOS battery. So we're going to go below Windows and see what'll happen. Now, in normal situations with this computer, if someone would bring it to me, I wouldn't even try to upgrade it to Windows 10 due to its age, due to liability, due to stuff like that. But this is my own stuff. I own this computer now. So I want to see how far I could push the hardware, then I have answers. That's why I like to do it. Okay, as you can hear, the DVD drive is going crazy. Excuse me. Alright, so here we are. English United States, that's where I'm at. English United States, that's where I'm at. Keyboard layout, US. Obviously, that's where I'm at. So we're going to click next. We're going to click install now. It's going to say setup is starting. I want to try to keep the original install. It just basically put Windows on top of that. For this video, I don't have a product key. Okay, so here we go. You have home N, you have home single language, education, education N, pro N. Okay, so the education edition of Windows 10 is basically Windows 10 that has stuff removed. It's for educational purposes. Now, if I was going to use this computer in an arcade game, let's say a dance machine, I would use education because I don't need all that stuff on there. But for this purpose, I'm going to select Pro. We're going to click Next. You got to accept the agreement. As you can see, this is very, very old, 2018, which is 7 years ago. Next, I want to do the upgrade. Unfortunately, I can't do the upgrade with this. So it's going to be a total wipeout, and I'm going to have to reinstall it. We're going to do custom. Now, this computer was repaired once before, so I have a clean slate drive. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do next. So there we go. So it's reading the disk right now. Alright, so it's actually moving pretty quickly. I'm actually very, very surprised. Now, mind you, again, this is a stock machine. Nothing has been upgraded yet. Alright, so we're at 55%. We are now at 74%. So it's actually going really, really smooth. What? There's a couple possibilities. One, the Windows 7 installation was just kind of heavy for this. Two, sometimes it gets loaded up with stuff and somebody will install something that gets, and then the operating system doesn't work right. So once it gets the files ready, it's going to be good. It'll be actually very, very quick. Okay. So, it's going pretty good. Alright, so we have 11% to go. Hopefully this will be super quick, and then because once it installs, I successfully updated this. Almost done. Alright, so the features are already installed. So that's done. Getting the updates, it's going to install the updates, obviously. There we go. Because I told it not to install the updates. Alright, so the computer is now going to restart. This is just like any normal installation. There we go. So it should come up, finish up. I should be able to use the operating system. So it's getting ready, which means this is going to work. It's preparing itself for the first run. Which I hope happens soon. Now the computer restarted, which means it works. And it works. It's working. Alright, so it is working. Windows 10 is now on this machine. So I'm going to end the video here. Alright, so we're at the region. Yes. Yes. Skip. Alright, so this is working. I'm going to skip that for now. Set up for personal use. I'm just going to do basic setup, so I'm going to click limited experience. Going to name it test desk top. There we go. So now this computer is going to be up and running. Click no. I'm going to decline that. I can change these at any time. Click accept. And we are going to be in the operating system. Alright, we are in the operating system. I'm going to click no on that because I don't want that. Yeah, it's all working. Alright, so anyway, with that said, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and click that bell for more notifications.